We back. Hey, you see them Jaguars and the Saints on halftime. But Travis Hunter is not playing today. They kept him out because of a minor upper body injury. That's they saying it for precaution. He came to the game. He in New Orleans now. Hey, yes indeed, yeah. He out there. So we gonna just talk about everything this man done been through. I want to say at least 15 practices. 15 practices. That man done put in work for at least 15 practices. He been working. And then you have Shiloh. Shiloh is making the Bucks team. I've been telling y'all that. But just last night, what they said about him, oh, yeah. Shiloh, boy, hey, you in Tampa, boy. You in T-Town. Hey, boy, I come over there and film for you now. So, yeah, Shiloh making that squad, y'all. It's pretty much a wrap. You got the head man talking about you like that. It's pretty much a wrap. Plus, I told y'all when I was at the game, not yesterday, but last week, that was fire. Yeah. So, look, if you haven't subscribed to Life in Football, please do so. Rock out with your boy. Listen, I told you we covering the NFL and college. Every game on, we on. At least on my time. Big games and all. Hey, we on. We on. But let's jump off into this thing. So, Travis Hunter, they are keeping out because they just want to make sure he's good. They just want to make sure he's good. But I tell you this, that boy done put in a lot of reps. A lot of reps. Now, we know he can do it. But they gave him on offense and defense. I think on offense, he has 188 reps through 15 practices. On defense, he has 176 reps. Now, when I thought about it, I say, well, if that was just a normal player, they would just have one or the other. Which he's not normal. He is very unique, very gifted. He could do it. But boy, when you add all them reps, and I know they say the NFL probably practice easier than college. When you added all them reps, and then he happened to get injured, that's where it get a little cloudy at. You like, now, should we put him out? Or let him go? And it's just, you don't know. It's like, should you allow him to get these reps or like go hard at one and go like 20 or 30% in the other? I ain't saying he can't go full speed. I mean, both ways. I know he can. It's just when they put the numbers out there, like not to see the numbers, and you ain't really thinking about that he going both ways at practice and on offense and defense. You just really more so thinking about the game. And when you really look at it, like, dog. Because I don't think he was practicing as much as he's practicing now at Colorado. I think Colorado was taking it easy on him. Like, because Prime was like, hey, he like that. He'll get out there and do what he do. I don't think the NFL giving it to him like that. I think the NFL like, no, brother, you got to come out here and go. I wish the Jaguars would call Prime and do it the way Colorado did it. I know he's still getting ready for the NFL, but you can't. That's a lot of reps, y'all. This just practice. That's 15 practices. That's a lot of reps. He done got more reps at practice, which I know everybody get more reps at practice than in a game, but still, like, he getting a lot. He getting a lot. So they did let him play. He looked like he could have got out there and played. He ain't walked like he was injured or nothing. So I'm assuming he probably could have got out there and played. He just didn't. They just said, no, we're going to hold you out. We're going to keep you back. We're not going to let you go out like that. We going to keep you, because if you hurt now, and what we only been through, well, technically 2 games, and he only played 1. So only played 1 game, and then you got the 15 practices, plus you got whatever he did in May and whatever he did in June. Yeah. That's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. Like, they gonna Jaguars got to treat him like Cleveland did. I mean, like Cleveland, like Colorado did. I don't know how it's gonna play out with him operating just on the way they want to do it. Like, if he don't get them days off that he used to get, because they give you 1 day off. Then after a football game, it's kind of like a day off anyways. You'll come back, but it ain't like that. This getting real, y'all, because I didn't want to see him injured or sitting out. I want to see him play through all of it. Because you know what they going to say. You know what they going to say. They going to be saying, see, I'm pretty sure they done said it all. Whenever the moment they find out that Travis had a minor upper body injury, I know everybody jumped on that. See, he ain't gonna be able to do it. So I didn't want that for him to be like out right now. He need to be out there, catch a couple passes. They could have let him catch a couple passes, or at least threw him 1 or 2 and say, hey, we're gonna take him out. Give him 1 or 2 plays on defense. Hey, we're going to take Trap out. They could have did that. But Jaguars just take him all the way out. And to me, that's almost like a way of saying, see, we tried to give you what you wanted. Now we're gonna tailor that back. And it might not have been there. That could have happened regardless of 188 reps through 15 practice on offense and 176 reps through 15 practices on defense. That could have happened regardless of minus like 0-1 of them out. Or, excuse me, let's say they only gave him 50 total plays on defense. It still could have happened, so you just never know. But he ain't out there today. I know everybody want to watch it. PC, hey, yeah, round 2. Got to slide. Reggie, what's happening? Yeah, man, my boy ain't playing. I love CC. What's good, EB? D. Adams, Rich Girl, Mike, what's happening? Yeah, you know they're going to be on him about it. But I just want to see him ball the first real game. Sabrina, TM, you say, I thought Shiloh was cut this morning. Cut? Nah, well, we got to talk about if he got, I don't think he got no cut. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Nah, not the way that coach was talking about him. He was bragging on him. DB, what's good? MJ, you say he just needs some rest. These boys work hard. They are, but getting used to this NFL session. Now, next year, going into the off season, they could do it differently. KO, what's good? Because they had to get it right now from college to the NFL. But now you get your first NFL season there. Once it's over, he could he could rest it. Oh, Nate, you say that's how they did Shador. Yeah, right. They got on his head quick. Angela, what's good? Matt, you say Travis will see the NFL as more. Yes, bro. Matt, it's like you was on the phone with me and my business partner. We were just talking about, because I was looking at them quarterbacks for the New Orleans Saints. Now, I didn't get to see his first quarter, but his second quarter, he was kind of throwing that thing in there. I say, boy, Tyler kind of throwing that thing now. I said, no, that boy throwing it. But when you look at it, Jackson Dart throwing it too. And then the other quarterback for the Jaguars, he was looking straight. So I was like, well, apparently, the NFL just be hyping. They be trying to overhype stuff. Like, it is so hard in the NFL. So maybe it's not that hard because you elite. I think once you elite, you on a different level. You're on a different level. Yeah, you on a different level. So Boy, it's getting real out there, though. KO, you say Jackson Dart looked good yesterday? Yeah, he did. He did. Just Girl, you said Shiloh has not been cut. His main competition was J.J. Roberts. Had to say, ooh. Well, we going to talk about Shador next segment. Shador rolling. Shador rolling. Reg, you say the Super Bowl Giants and the Broncos? Well, I don't know. It's a lot of other good teams out there. On there, you said Cam said, thank God, yes. Now, he just thankful. He just thankful to be out there. Because that is a thing. That is very, you want to be out there. And he get an opportunity today. I'm watching to see what they do. Because I got the Jaguars game on my, because I'm in Florida. Even though they playing in New Orleans, but they gave us that game. Miss Williams, what's good? JP, you said any news on BJ Green and Cam? I didn't see him while I was watching what I did catch. Lynn, what's good? But that don't mean they ain't going to come back in the second half. Let me see. Tony, you said Trap going to get them reps. Yeah. Sabrina. EB, what's good? You said right. Travis is being kept out of the, yeah. Oh, I don't know if they're going to not let him go on that one. Bo, what's happening? Yeah. That's what they tried to do, downgrade that boy. They tried to downplay all that. Rich Girl, you said, Colin, you the hardest working sports YouTuber. And I keep tuning in. Hey, we rocking. We rocking. Hey, appreciate that. Hey, let's jump into that next segment. So you got Shiloh. That boy making the team, y'all. He's making the team. The head coach, Todd Bowles, the head coach of the Bucks. Now, I see with my own eyes how Shiloh out there. Shiloh out there getting it to him and making plays. So they be sending Shiloh on blitz. So this is what Todd Bowles said. Now, this is what I saw with my own eyes. I seen him sitting on blitz. I seen him making tackles. I seen him covering. So he doing his thing. But what I realized is Todd Bowles said, man, he play in the box. You know, he could cover. You know, he going to run down there on special teams, go hard. He young. He hungry. Oh, hey, so Shiloh making a squad, y'all. And he's going to start on special teams. I'm telling you now, he's starting on special teams. He's going to hit you. What up? Tampa do have a team. Let me check out Tampa roster. Tampa got a squad that can shake some, y'all. The Bucks got a squad that can ball out. Now, I don't know how they're going to do, but I expect them to make it to the playoffs. Let me see what their schedule looking like. I know they got some games, but some of them away games right out the gate. So the Bucks play home next week versus Buffalo. At some point, they play home versus Buffalo. I'll probably slide over to that, depending on the day. If they play on Sunday, I'll go. If they play on Saturday, I probably ain't going to be able to go. And then the first real NFL game, they play in Atlanta. Then they play the next game in Houston on Monday night. And then they play their first home game September the 21st. I might have to slide over there to that. Because the first 2 weekends, Tampa don't get to see them. So, yeah, I might slide out there to that. Then they got Philadelphia the next week. So they got 2 back-to-back home. They got 2 away games first, then 2 home games. I'll probably slide over there to that. I might. I don't know yet. I might. Excuse me. But, man, Shiloh balling, y'all. They have Shiloh in a situation where he's going to keep. I don't know when he's going to get into the rotation of the defense, but he should surely be in the. Excuse me. Bless me. He should surely be starting on special teams. Like Shiloh out there playing, y'all. I didn't get to see what he did yesterday. But the fact that Todd Bowles is talking about him, of course, everybody gonna ask about Shiloh because he's a fan favorite. He is Shador like a mega superstar. Shiloh to me is like a more of a local superstar, if that makes sense. Like Shador on the national stage, they all getting the national love, but it feel like Shiloh more the local celebrity. Like Tampa gonna love him, and I guess everywhere gonna love him, but it just feel him and Shador, they just two different things. There's just one getting all the news and one just catching the local news and they'll post when they post. But he making that squad. That's one person out of the Colorado guys that's going to have an opportunity. He's good. I just want to see him. Now, he bammed somebody. He bammed the running back when I was there. I want to see him keep doing it because that's how you can end up star. Run down there, knock that joker slap out. Woo. So I want to see that. I want to see how he does in real action on special teams. But see, the kickoff team where he really would have succeeded at, but now they got it so close, it ain't like that no more. So the kickoff team, he should be on that. And I would even say punt team, he should be on. Now, punt team where he might do somebody. If he's on punt team, I think he'll do somebody. Kickoff team harder the way they do kickoffs now. And I hope they allow him to rotate. I hope they allow him to rotate in the games, but I don't know. Yeah, LeJohntay definitely making the squad. You know, when he cribbed it and making catches, he balling. He set. PC, you said Shiloh gonna make and Todd Bowles said this week is the last week like that. Hey, really go for it, but he good. PC, you said Shiloh gotta make so we can keep yeah. Oh, he making it. He making it. It's Gilmore. You say Shiloh is a smaller entertainer. Yes. Yes, he is. And with a competitor. Yeah. Reggie, you say it's always like that amongst siblings. It is, but Shiloh, Shador the quarterback, so he gonna get the love. And his whole situation just from the draft to now just been wild. It's when you said Shiloh has been on the big screen, though. He played, yeah. He got the acting skills. He got the A. Pete, you said Shiloh is the people's champ. He is. He definitely is. KO, he is. It's when you say he did play well yesterday. See, I ain't get to see it. Jen, what's good? Jan, you said Shiloh is very versatile. Yes. He gonna make the Tigers. He gonna make the hits. So he'll be good. Thank y'all. Monet, you say, I don't want Shiloh to leave Tampa. It seems like he is comfortable. Oh, he good. He good. Hey, that's a Florida boy now. You know, Coach Prime a Florida boy. Now we got Shiloh in Tampa. He gonna be a Florida boy too. Yeah. He a Florida boy. Miss Beverly, what's happening? Yeah, expect me to come on throughout the day. Every game on, just expect me to come on. Just always expect me to come on when there's a game on. That's how I'm rocking now. That's how I'm rocking, baby. That's how I'm rocking, baby. Yeah, my boy making that squad. Brandon, what's happening? PC, you say with Tampa, it's all about who to match us with the playoffs because they already, yes. So I know the Bucks gonna make it to the the playoffs. I know they making it. Dr. Mo, yeah, I know they making it. It's just, you gotta see. Eddie, you said exactly why DG said what he said about Shador. Exactly. Hey, he know them boys getting that love. Excuse me, but he downplayed it. Yeah, Shiloh, listen, y'all. Shiloh is making it. Shiloh ain't going to the practice squad. No, sir. That boy starting on special teams. They're going to have to justify it with special teams. BK, you say, what about BJ Green and Cam and Will Shepherd? Oh, I got to look to see what Will Shepherd did. I don't know when they played. I got to look to see. And do I think they're going to make the team? BJ Green and Cam, I get to see today because the game on now. So I'm going to watch that to see how they play. But I seen BJ Green last week strike out on a play to go get that quarterback. Whoo! That seemed like that's making the squad. Cam and Will, I know they got an opportunity. Jan, you say Will played yesterday? I got to look it up. I know they got an opportunity. You just don't know how that thing going to turn out. Mike, hey, appreciate it. Ma, you say, I wish all the CU boys, CU players went to... No. Nah, man. They ain't need to be on the same team. That'd have been too much for one team. That'd have been too much for one team. Well, now you say, how can the Browns keep Dylan and Shador on the same on the team with all that? They can and will. They can and will. They ain't neither one of them ain't gonna kill. Salty, you say BJ Green was in the last series? They done came back for third quarter. BJ Green got a tackle again today. Yeah, see, he keep making plays. Now we just got to see what Cam do. We got to see what Cam do. Selmore, what's good? Yeah, see, I got to see Cam make them plays. I got to see Cam make them. Charlie, what's good? You say Shiloh really... Yes, Shiloh him. Shiloh him. Hey, now let's jump into that last segment before I go back in there and watch to see what BJ Green and Cam do. Y'all know football like really here? Like it's really here. Like it's this week, Saturday, we got real college games. Like it count. It count. And then the next weekend, whoo, that thing jump off. And then the following weekend, the NFL in it. So this week is college football. Next week is all the college football games. And then the following week is college football and NFL. But right now, y'all, a lot of players making plays in these preseason games. So I don't even know how a coach could say, hey, cut this one, keep that one, cut this one, unless somebody's injured. Because, you can't make the club in the tub unless you injured. Because some of these boys out there making plays like, no. Like New York Giants, who they cutting? You got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Jackson Dart, you not cutting. And then you got Tommy DeVito. I doubt Tommy can outdo Jameis Winston, and I doubt Tommy DeVito can outdo Russell Wilson, which he ain't because Russell Wilson's starter. Let me see who the Giants got. Because the Giants, they wilding. They got all these quarterbacks. See, nobody ain't talking about the Giants. And they got all them quarterbacks too. Nobody ain't talking about them with all the quarterbacks they got. And yo, Baltimore played the Cowboys yesterday. I didn't know that. Ooh, Friday night, you got the Cowboys and Atlanta. Listen, I'm ready to see what them Cowboys about too. But look, so you got quarterbacks, Jackson Dart, Tommy DeVito, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston. It might even be one more. I think they're keeping all 4 of them. And I think they'll keep all 4 on the roster. But let's look at the Giants, who they play. The Giants got New England Thursday. I'm going to tune into that. They got them Thursday. But they got Washington at Washington. The first game of the year. That's going to be hard. At Dallas. Kansas come to them. LA Chargers come to them. Ooh, that Dallas game, that Kansas City Chiefs game on September 21st is going to be at night. So they don't think they're going to be that good because they got all a bunch of 1 o'clock games. They only got a few 8 o'clock games. They got 1, 2, 3 games at 8. And then, well, you never know when you get your bye. They bye week close to the end of the season. Yeah, but the Giants got all them quarterbacks and nobody ain't really tripping about them. Not at all. The Cowboys, they going to have my attention because I want to see what they're about. I want to see what all this hype about them Cowboys, where everybody always talk about the Cowboys. And it look like they don't never really do nothing. And I hope Dak Prescott can make it through the whole year. I hope that boy can make it through the whole year. Golly, I hope that boy can make it through the whole year. Because they act like he is needed. Rich girl, you say is there is no confusion with the Giants, only Cleveland. I see. See, they went ahead and said Joe Flacco the starter and everybody else fighting for 2, 3, and 4. Then we'd have been good. Or at least, you know. Shy, you say Joe Milton has been looking bad. I don't know what type of hype, what's the hype about him. They say always in the preseason he get that hype. They say he always get it. Skimmer, what's happening? I didn't get to see it. Somebody said he did well, but I didn't get to see it. Sam Moore, you said Colin. Now you see why the Browns got rid of DTR. I saw it, but I never thought DTR was good at UCLA. I never thought he was like that. That's why I don't know how some players make it to the NFL. Like, they just have that name. Sometimes once you get hype me up, you get the hype, you off in there. You get the hype, you good. But if Kevin would have called the same type of plays he called for DG, DTR might look better. Rich girl, you say because they named they started already, they did. They say, man, we Russell Wilson out the gate. Miss Williams say, yeah, it is Friday. I was standing in line for the high school game and to talk about the CU boys that made it into the NFL. It's time. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Monet, you said, I think Deontay Johnson, you think he might get cut? They did say he wasn't performing. I don't know. I don't remember what he did yesterday, but they say he had a lot of drop passes in that first game in them practices. Salty, you said Shepard had no catches yesterday. Jimmy had 1 catch and 1 rush. Well, we know Jimmy good. Jimmy good. Steve, what's happening? Rich girl, you said, hey, Steve, it's a much shiny. Rich girl, you said Cleveland doing everything they can to make DG. They trying, but they trying to wipe his slate clean. But no, bro, you ain't like that. Ms. Williams said, question, did you know that Kevin did not play in the NFL? Yes, I did know that. His dad was a high up in the NBA. So he got on with Philly and never looked back. Ms. Barbara, you said DG should have been an entertainer. And he did that tackle instead of moving out the way. Yeah, he ain't want no parts of that action. Athletic, you said Kevin Ford. Yeah, he is. He making it like that. LG, you said Colin, what if K-Salt win the Heisman? For K-Salt to win the Heisman, Colorado will have to lose only 1 game. And if they lose 2, they better still make it to the playoffs. Like, that's how good he got to be. And he probably got to throw for about 3,500 to 4,000 yards with 30 to 40 TDs passing. And he got to have about 10 to about 20 touchdowns rushing. And probably about 700 to 1,000 yards rushing. Like, he going to have to do that thing. Froggy, what's happening? Yeah, he going to have to ball. He had to ball at. PC, you say, for the first year in 4 years, Dak has 2 number 1 wide receivers. So, if healthy, they going to cook it up. I want to see it. I ain't that, like, I see everybody like the Cowboys. I'm ready to talk about them. Because I think they got the first game of the year. I think the Cowboys got the first game of the year. I know as soon as you open up the book, the Cowboys start the book off that I got. Let me see about them Cowboys. Cowboys got the first game on Thursday night at Philadelphia. At Philadelphia on Thursday night. So, yeah. I'm tuned in. And then they got this Friday they play Atlanta in the preseason. K-Bell, what's happening? Yeah, because in a second or so, I'm about to go back out there and watch the rest of the Jaguars game to see what Cam Sealman Craig does. I want to see Cam Sealman Craig make some plays, and I want to see what BJ Green do. Fresh out, what's good? AB, what's happening? You said Dallas Cowboys. They say that, but I heard them say it way back when I was younger. I don't know if that's the case right now, but I'm ready to see what the Cowboys look like. Really, the NFL overall. I want to see which NFL fan base just really be rocking like that. As well, you said, so how can he even know anything? This is why he is overlooking all the important things like DG gracefully walking away when he he knew what time it was. They just gonna erase that. DG, you threw an interception. We'll put it on the wide receiver and tight end. You fumble the ball. We'll put it on back communication. You got 2 sacks. We'll put it on. We need to get better. Everybody needs to get better. Yeah. But overall, he was great. Before all that happened, he was great. That's how they looking at that. Nancy, what's good? Eddie, you said, please keep Coach Prime, and it's not easy watching your baby brothers get. Yeah. Yeah, hey, got to set them up for everybody. You don't want to see nobody get done wrong. But hey, look, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. I'm going to go finish the Jaguars versus the Saints game to see if BJ Green ball out, to see if Cam Sealman Craig ball out. So I come back on probably right after that game. I come on right after that game, and we'll talk about what we talk about. Hey,